Have you ever wondered how atomic bombs, some of the most destructive weapons known to man, came into existence? This devastating concept was born from the field of nuclear physics, which itself came to life at the dawn of the 20th century. One of the most influential figures in this field was Albert Einstein, whose theory of relativity laid the groundwork for understanding the immense energy potential of atomic nuclei. But it was the discovery of the neutron in the early 1930s that truly paved the way for atomic bombs. This discovery allowed scientists to fathom the possibility of nuclear fission, a process where the nucleus of an atom is split into two smaller parts, releasing an enormous amount of energy. This is the very principle that atomic bombs operate on. So it was the scientific curiosity of the early 20th century that gave birth to the principles behind atomic bombs. But how did these principles turn into a weapon of mass destruction? With the advent of World War II, the United States embarked on a top-secret mission known as the Manhattan Project. This initiative gathered some of the brightest minds of the time, including Robert Oppenheimer, Enrico Fermi, and Albert Einstein, who worked tirelessly to harness the destructive potential of atomic energy. The culmination of their efforts was the creation of the first atomic bomb, a device that could unleash energy equivalent to thousands of tons of TNT. This theoretical power became a terrifying reality with the first successful test at the Trinity site in New Mexico. But the world truly felt the impact of this new weapon when two atomic bombs, codenamed Little Boy and Fat Man, were dropped on the Japanese cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. The devastation caused by these bombs marked a grim chapter in human history. But the story didn't end with World War II, did it? No, indeed. The atomic age was just beginning. The Cold War, an ideological and geopolitical struggle, saw a terrifying escalation in nuclear capabilities. The United States and the Soviet Union, the two superpowers, were locked in a deadly game of nuclear one-upmanship. Other countries too found themselves drawn into this nuclear arms race, each seeking to secure their place in the global order. One of the most critical episodes during this period was the Cuban Missile Crisis in 1962. The world held its breath as the US and the Soviet Union teetered on the brink of nuclear war. The crisis was averted, but it left a deep impression on the world about the potential devastation that these weapons could cause. But it wasn't just the threat of nuclear war that haunted the world. The potential for disaster was also found in the peaceful use of nuclear power. The Chernobyl nuclear disaster in 1986 and the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear disaster in 2011 brought this reality into stark relief. These accidents didn't just cause immediate destruction, they had long-term effects on the environment and the health of the local population. The impact of these incidents was felt far beyond the borders of the countries where they occurred. They influenced global politics, with nations re-evaluating their nuclear policies and the public perception of nuclear power. They sparked debates about the balance between the benefits and risks of nuclear energy. These incidents also stirred a growing anti-nuclear movement. This led to significant policy changes in some countries, with Germany, for instance, deciding to phase out nuclear power completely after Fukushima. The nuclear arms race and these major incidents have left an indelible mark on our history. They have shaped our understanding of the power and peril of nuclear technology, forcing us to confront the ethical and practical implications of wielding such tremendous force. These incidents serve as a stark reminder of the enormous power and danger of nuclear technology. So, what is the legacy of these atomic bombs? They're a haunting specter from the past, yet their influence continues to shape the world today. The devastation they can cause is beyond comprehension, from the immediate annihilation of life and infrastructure to the long-term effects of radiation. But it's not just about the physical damage. The atomic bomb also left indelible marks on global politics, creating a power dynamic where nations with nuclear capabilities hold a certain level of influence. It's a chilling game of deterrence that's been played out on the world stage since the mid-20th century. But there's a silver lining. The terrifying power of these weapons has sparked global efforts for nuclear disarmament. Treaties like the Non-Proliferation Treaty have been established, aiming to prevent the spread of nuclear weapons and promote disarmament. Atomic bombs, born out of scientific curiosity, have left a lasting impact on the world, highlighting the importance of responsible use of technology.